残酷な天使のように少年よ神話に
踏み込むぜアクセル駆け引き Just who in the hell do you think we are?
We are A.N.I.M.E.
I am your host, Tyler Campbell.
I'm your co-host, Riley Wallen.
And I'm the reigning dipshit, Jake.
Jake's normally not on the show, but
No.
we love him enough to have him on board.
At
We
least
threw,
someone
our, we
loves
threw
me,
our
it's
dog
fine.
a bone and said, come out here, baby.
Come on.
Talk with us.
Talk a little sweetness to us.
I was fucking with you,
Whisper
man.
something into my ear, Jake.
I love both of you.
Oh, okay, that's a little too much. Jake,
Oh, too much? Okay.
Jake, how was your Thanksgiving, brother?
It wasn't too bad. I started drinking at like 10 a.m. because...
Alone?
No. I mean, yes, but no. I was the only one drinking, but I wasn't the only one there. If that makes sense.
So, how many? Did you have a lot of family?
5.
5 people?
No, 6. Sorry, 6.
That's
Oh,
a nice.
okay.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's a decent like crew to actually like.
Yeah.
Was it all like immediate family? Or
Yeah.
was it just...
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't deal with the outside of the immediate family.
Bad
I don't blame
vibes.
you. See,
Just not
that's-
vibing with you.
Yeah, I don't dig with that. They're all religious, and that's
okay.
not how I do
Yeah,
that.
my mom's side of the family's like that. It's kind
Yeah.
of it's cool. I love them. I love them with all my
Yeah.
heart. But like, man, if they knew me outside of those social events,
Yeah, disowned.
They
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
know what the fuck to do.
all right, my Thanksgiving, absolute shit show. We had my son's first birthday, and unfortunately, I ended up getting COVID. Riley got COVID. Our lovely host, Mason Turner, who isn't here right now, got COVID. And let me tell you what, having Thanksgiving and not being able to sit there and enjoy the food that is presented to you,
I can only imagine that, yeah.
oh, Mason cooked like all fucking day,
And
man.
his cooking, Mason, I love you. Your cooking is the best fucking cooking I've had in a long time.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, and,
I love it.
And to like not be able to taste that, like I can't smell. I went to the store today. I had to go pick out deodorant. You know how hard it is to pick out deodorant? I don't remember what I wear. It's just a thing I grab. I smell.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm feeling this right now. I also went to the dispensary. You want to talk about sadness? I spent $120 on something that like I opened up. I got really excited. I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru. I open up my little jar of weed and I'm like, hoo, 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 and I put it up to my nose and I was like,
Oh.
I had COVID and my nose is fucked.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Like I was telling you before, like the sense of taste it's like, I'd say it's like 60% back, but then my sense of smell, I mean, my nose in general has just fucking suffered the most through all of this. Like I've never felt more uncomfortable in my whole fucking life. Like just trying to, like waking up in the middle of the fucking night and like I can't even breathe out of my nose because my sinuses are just so fucking congested, and like I've constantly been fucking shoving nose spray into my nose like for the past 2 weeks. Even at the after effect of it, like just the fucking winter and that mixed together. Is just
Oh
made
yeah,
fucking
this
terrible.
is the bad time to get it.
So besides the whole like smelling and tasting shit, like what was it like, I guess? I never had it.
Okay, so like for me, it felt like my body physically had gotten run over by a truck.
Yeah,
Like my
Yeah.
body really hurt, my back constantly
No
hurt.
shit.
It felt like I had cramps that would never go away and it would last all day. So just imagine like someone hitting you all day in a certain spot, just all fucking day in that one spot, and it does not end. Like my back, my hips felt like they were being like pulled apart. I had vomiting, diarrhea. Sorry, fans. We had fucking coughing. Like my lungs hurt so bad from coughing that when I take like a deep breath, it feels like someone just like decks me in the fucking chest.
yeah. I definitely didn't have anything that severe. More or less, it started out with me just like I just went to work one day and I was really fucking tired. Like I couldn't-
remember that.
I couldn't seem to get over it. Like I don't know. Like I woke up in the morning and I felt okay. I went in by like I don't know 10:30, 11. I was like, I can't fucking shake this feeling. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe I just need to eat. So I went to lunch, got food, came back, still felt the fucking same. And I eventually just told my boss, I'm like, hey, I think I'm coming down with the flu or something. Like that's just how I feel. So the next few days, I pretty much just, I was just fucking out of it. Like I felt like I could barely move. It felt like I got hit by a fucking car and I was like partially paralyzed, and I just kind of laid around and did nothing, and then the sinus shit started happening, and I'm like, okay, well, I've taken tests and I'm negative, so I just got to have like a sinus infection, or like maybe I have like a slight dose of the flu. But I mean, after that, I started to kind of be on the upswing after about 3 days, and I thought I was getting better, but then like 2 days after that, I went to smell something and I couldn't smell it at all.
It's the worst feeling
and
ever.
I took a drink of something and I couldn't I brushed my teeth and I couldn't taste the toothpaste or anything. I couldn't smell any of the shit in my shower when I took a shower. Like, it just was fucking weird. Like, I hated it.
Yeah, and when it happens and you first notice it, because it, like, I think mine was like afternoon before. I was like, wait a second. Like, I've taken drinks, I've taken bites of food. I didn't really pay any mind to it, and then I start realizing like it was gone. It was fucking. There's no note.
Yeah.
The lights are off and no one's there, dude.
There's no enjoying food or anything.
I
Like,
I have not been eating at all because of it, dude.
Like, it's just like you're doing it out of necessity. You're not doing it because you want to satisfy a craving, or you like, oh, I really want to taste like orange soda right now, but you fucking can't. It's just like carbonation, and that's it.
So speaking of oranges, I was told that you were eating oranges and orange juice a lot.
I was fucking shoveling down so much vitamin C. Like, I'd wake up in the morning and eat like 6 little oranges and drink a glass of orange juice.
Did that help?
I mean, I felt like it kind of boosted my immune system a little bit. Maybe that's why I didn't suffer as much as Tyler over here. But
I can't drink orange juice.
Why?
Yeah, he has issues. Like,
I have something called GERD, and like I can't.
GERD.
Yeah, it sounds fucking bad. I hate talking about it.
It's hard to not say it like that when you hear
Yeah,
it.
dude. Like, my doctor said it, and I was like, I don't think you're saying real English right now. Like, what is this?
Well, I'm sure it stands for like gastrointestinal something.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But anywho, anytime I eat like hot stuff or drink orange juice, it causes like straight up ungodly fucking pain in my chest.
So I knew about the hot stuff, but I did not know about the orange juice. So
Yeah, orange juice is part of it. Like,
No
one
shit.
day I bought the family breakfast and I got orange juice, and that was the only thing I had that morning. Like, literally an hour later, I'm on the floor rolling around in pain. Yeah.
fuck that.
Don't suggest it. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend it. So I want to talk about the things that we're thankful for. This is our Thanksgiving episode, you silly bitches. We're fucking on Thanksgiving.
Gobble gobble, motherfuckers.
Gobble gobble. I hope everybody had a good fucking Thanksgiving. If not, then send us an email. Tell us how it went. We'll fucking feel your sympathy. But yeah, what are you thankful for, Jake?
I'm thankful both of you guys got healthy again. I really am.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I really.
means a lot.
I missed you, Jake. I did.
I've been seeing you in a couple weeks, man. It's been. Got back to
I
work.
shaved. I look good.
I didn't even
indoors.
fucking notice that.
Wow.
At
So
least
best
you
So
didn't
I'm
friend.
clean
just so
shave.
happy to fucking see you.
Yeah, I missed you too, man. Like, Riley just moved here, and the fact that he had COVID and I got COVID and we could not like hang out together, it was terrible,
yeah.
dude. Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking set me back a few steps. I definitely was like kind of going insane just being inside my house every day and kind of getting cabin fever. Like, I'm like, I just want to see my fucking friends, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've just literally seen like at least one of my friends every fucking day that I've lived in Dubuque. And I can't do that now. All I have is this fucking TV and my Switch. Like, oh yeah, first world problems. I mean,
Yeah.
but like,
I'm gonna write a
things
book
could be-
about it, you motherfucker.
Things could be a lot worse. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I just felt so fucking isolated, and like it's literally it's been like this whole past year with this shit has been like that for a lot of fucking people. I mean, we're talking about people that have gotten laid off work, or they're just like hypochondriacs and don't want to go outside, don't want to come in contact with people, not even go to the fucking store. Like, it's really, this whole thing has just been a mental fucking strain on people.
I mean, I'm the same way. I just don't want to see people, though, so it's kind of different.
right.
But yeah, to get back to it, I mean, honestly, thank you. I missed your fucking face. Riley,
Yeah,
what
I'm-
about you, man?
I'm honestly, I'm just thankful that I'm fucking alive because
Yeah, fucking same.
I in light of everything I just said, and it really just I had a scary moment one day where like I felt like I couldn't fucking breathe, like, and I was honestly like I just fell into this panic attack mode because I just pictured myself checking into a hospital and then getting put on a fucking ventilator and dying, and it scared the fuck out of me. It really did.
Oh
So
yeah, there were points
I
where I
didn't
thought
think
that
I
was
was
gonna be
get.
it.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get through it. I did. And so I'm thankful that I was able to get through all of this, and it's definitely kind of gonna put me on my toes as far as taking precautions with COVID and shit. So yeah, what about you, man? What are you thankful for?
I am thankful for really shitty live action anime fucking movies, boys.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're on Now That I Mentioned Everything. This isn't about COVID. We're glad everybody had a good Thanksgiving. If not, go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. Send us an email. We want to hear about it. But I just want to tell everybody that we are here to talk about live action animated movies. Cowboy Bebop just came out. Our first episode was about Bebop. You know, Riley downed it all. Jake started it. I started it. And I want to talk about those movies. I want to talk about the ones that are great. And I want to talk about the ones that obviously everybody knows that we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Oh, that is definitely the worst.
We're
fucking worst.
We're going to get to the bottom of the barrel for this bullshit fucking live action trend that has been a thing forever. It either makes the anime or it fucking just makes me want to just, I don't want to say forget that anime is ever a thing, but it honestly destroys the name for me. But yeah, so let's talk about Bebop, man.
There's a lot to unpack with this shit. I just want to start off by saying I didn't hate it. I really didn't hate it.
No, I actually enjoyed it.
I saw so much negative criticism about it online, and you know, for one, I think John Cho is a fucking amazing actor.
Oh, yeah.
I like 90% of the shit that the guy's ever been in, and I only say 90 because I haven't seen all the shit he's been in. So, but like for one, like I think he made a good Spike Lee.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I absolutely love the fucking guy that played Jet. His voice sounded exactly like Jet.
He fit the description perfectly.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
yeah, he really did. I mean, I felt like their characters, you know, they provided a lot of good elements for the show. There was some shitty one-liners thrown in there here and there, but you know, I think as far as like the actual casting for the actors, they did a really good fucking job with it. Vicious, you know, I felt like
I didn't like Vicious. That was my big thing. I didn't like Vicious. He looked too much like a bitch.
That was a hit or miss on him too. Yeah.
I think he looked too old is the other thing, you know, because I'm pretty sure like these guys in the anime are a lot younger.
Yeah, they're in their like 30s, like early 30s, late 20s.
Yeah, and the whole thing with Vicious and Julia throughout the whole show. I mean, that is honestly the one thing I'd like about the show the most is that, you know, for those that haven't seen it, that have seen the original series, is, you know, you get like what 2 episodes of Vicious where they actually talk about him and you see him in the original show.
Yeah, it was they had, I want to say probably about 4 out of the 26.
Okay. Well, I mean,
20,
half the fucking show for this series is about him and lore about him and Spike. You know, and I felt like they really wanted to fucking hone in on that and, you know, explore it more because, you know, originally you didn't really get a lot of that. So.
Well, the whole backstory to Cowboy Bebop, it's all memories. It's all memories. So whenever you see it, it's in like some kind of, you know, gray filter where it's Spike and Vicious fighting, or Spike and Vicious in the trenches, or Spike and Vicious doing this, Spike and Vicious doing that, but it's never really explained to you. Spike has always been a mysterious character.
Yeah.
I think they did a great job with Jet. Faye, you know, hit or miss on that.
Yeah.
Faye is more of a sexual character where I feel like she exploits her beauty more than just being a badass bitch. And I appreciate the Faye that they have because she is a strong female character.
Yeah,
and
she
you
did pretty well
that.
with that. She did feel pretty well with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
John Cho is Spike. I thought that was great. Again, my big problem with it is you wanna adapt an animated series like Bebop, which has very to little content about its background, that you have to, you know, assume they're making this, you know, up as they go, but they're also incorporating the show as it was.
Right. I mean, there's definitely a certain amount of fabrication going on there, you know, because it's not like they really have a whole lot of source to pull their material from. They're kind of, you know, writing it in its own new story in a certain way.
I'm willing to continue to give it a chance. I think what they did with it, the fact that, you know, people have honestly shot down the idea since it was even brought to the table. So, like, there's going to be a lot of
fucked up so bad in the past. Like, again, Dragon Ball shit like that was
the live action movies that have represented the live action community for entertainment have definitely given live action animes a bad name, especially in America.
Especially in America.
Yeah.
You have bullshit shows like Netflix's Death Note. Did you watch Death Note?
No, I did not yet. No.
What about
you? Yeah, I watched it when it came out a few years ago. I thought it was a fucking shit show. It made no sense.
Nothing. It was terrible.
You know, like, and everybody was mad at the fact that they casted L as a black guy too. I remember people getting really
I
upset
don't
over
care
that.
about.
I didn't give a fuck
yeah.
about that. Like I kind of thought I didn't even think. I just thought like the actor was bad. Like,
Yeah.
I hated the way he sounded and
Kira?
everything. Yeah, like he just.
yeah.
I don't know. He just sounded fucking stupid.
Yeah, they did a really, really, really good live adaptation to Death Note in Japan.
Yeah.
And it's only in Japan. It's subtitled, but it's so fucking good because it actually sticks to the storyline. And that's what a lot of people, they hear these live action movies coming out and they're like, boom, this is going to stick to the storyline. I get to watch my cartoon, but real people doing it.
Yeah.
But aren't you tired of that same story?
It gets fucking old. I
Yeah.
mean, and like the movie itself, it just made no fucking sense. They tried to sum up a show that's like what, around 30 episodes, like 27 episodes or something.
Yeah.
Into something that like was some almost like a fucking superhero movie, like where it had some like grandiose ending where they save somebody from the fucking, I don't know. See, I don't even remember a whole lot about it. Like it's so forgettable. Like it just sucked that bad. I didn't want to fucking remember
a lot of live action shows I try to like block out. Like there are some that I watched today. We were getting ready for the episode. I'm like, I need some kind of preparation for this. So I binge watched all day the live action movies I thought were going to be great because I've seen a lot of shitty ones. So like,
But how many were great?
not very many.
What is the best one you would say you've seen?
The best one I've seen. The best one I've seen. I thought the Rurouni Kenshin did really well. I thought the Death Note from Japan did really well. I thought, the Full Metal Alchemist was pretty good.
See, I've never seen that one either. I never
tried
gave
finding
that, one a
that, but I
chance.
didn't want to pay for it again, so I didn't.
It was on Netflix a while back.
Oh,
It was really good.
That explains a lot, yeah.
See, again, it's you have the same story just repeated, but with live people. They condensed an entire series of like 76 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist or 50 or something like that, and they condensed it down to a 2-hour movie. That's really fucking hard.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to fit all the content in. You're going to cut out a lot of shit. I mean,
yeah, and we have this year alone, this coming year, we have quite a few anime live action movies coming.
they can just keep pumping these fucking things out, and I honestly don't know why.
Dude, it's like the Marvel epidemic that we had a few years ago before
Yeah.
Endgame. I mean, it was just Marvel movie, and I got so tired of seeing all these Marvel movies, but you have to keep up with the story because that's the only fucking movie out right now.
Yeah.
So right now they are in talks of, not even in talks, these are firm shows that are coming out. We have Yu Yu Hakusho live action. We have Sword Art Online, Naruto, which apparently Jake says that he watched. Was it a fan?
It was a fan-based movie. It was pretty goddamn good, I'm not going to lie. But it didn't base off Naruto. It was off of like Shikamaru, like the side characters.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I
that'd be
enjoyed
cool.
it. It was about an hour long on YouTube. It was pretty good.
Oh, shorts like that are fantastic.
Oh, they
I
were
love.
fantastic.
But they're coming out with the new Naruto. They have a trailer for it, and it's got Itachi as the.
I did watch
Yeah.
that today. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that.
So then we also have Hellsing. I don't know if you boys have seen Hellsing. That
I've
fucking
never
anime.
really-
I've been wanting to watch
incredible.
that. Yeah, no.
It's on my list. It's one I've never really gotten into.
Dude, it's definitely gonna have to be an episode. Like, I am so down to talk about Hellsing and the brutality. We have Death Note Part 2 on Netflix, which is also gonna be a enormous shitstorm.
I feel like they're just making that out of spite.
Dude, I don't know. We have One Punch Man, a Gundam, My Hero Academia, Your Name, Pokemon live action TV show,
Oh, God.
One Piece, and Dragon Ball
Okay,
Z.
so I want to stop you right there for a second. Because if there's any of these I've been seeing getting talked about a lot recently, it's the fucking One Piece one.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up too.
And, something about the one thing that I picture every time that I hear about this is how they're going to fucking animate Luffy. Like, how are they going to animate him using his gum powers? Like, doing stretchy arm shit. Like, how the fuck? Like, I just want to see how stupid this is going to turn out with
I
it.
mean, in that Naruto video I watched today, like they did the Choji.
Yeah.
They
The partial expansion
yeah,
jutsu.
they did that shit and it went pretty well. But again, that was a third class like animators. I mean,
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I also just think, like, the casting for the characters is terrible. I don't like the
I'm
way
looking
the
at
kid-
Luffy right now
Yeah.
as you're talking about it.
Let me
Yeah,
see,
I just think I don't know. It just
I don't
see,
like it.
and that's the thing with these fucking movies, man. It's like when they cast these characters as actual humans, like they never fucking look enough like the actual character from the show, and it's hard to translate that.
But again, that's another hard thing that you have to do. Like, how are you going to find the same exact fucking character as a cartoon?
Right, it's almost going to be impossible.
Yeah, I mean, cartoons are designed to be perfect or semi-perfect, or
Yeah,
you can't match.
I mean, going back to Bebop though, like
like we were saying, Jet.
yeah.
I mean, they nailed Jet.
Yeah.
Like that just happened to fucking work. I mean, it was incredible, But like like I said with the One Piece, like that's kind of been bothering me ever since I've seen it. I'm like, creative fucking freedom, whatever, do what you want. But I think they need to pump the brakes on these fucking things.
So what's cool about the One Piece live action is Oda, the person who writes One Piece, who comes out with the episodes every fucking week, who does all this shit, who's kept the storyline from square one, and that shit followed for 1,000 episodes now. 1,000 episodes, and we're still on the same story. Still got this rubber kid trying to get the One Piece.
Yeah.
how close is he? If you don't mind me asking, I've watched jack shit of One Piece, but I know about it. But how far to the One Piece is he?
Oh, we're like, he says 80 to 85% done.
So another like 300 episodes.
Yeah, you're talking like 300 to 500 episodes still left.
Yeah.
But listen, he pumps them out every single week. But what's cool about the live action movie is Oda is going to be there. He picked the crew. He picked the cast. He's there 100% of the way. So like he's got all this creative freedom to make this live action movie a human pile of shit. So let's give the man a chance. But I'm not putting too much faith into this project.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much.
Nah. So what do you think of as a fan of Yu Hakusho? I mean, we are humongous fans. I don't even know if you're old enough to remember Yu Hakusho.
I watched half of it.
You watched
Okay.
half of it?
Yeah.
Half of it.
What'd you get to the Demon Tournament? Stop. Is that the Dark Tournament?
I don't
Yeah,
remember where I got
first-
to it. I
the
watched
first
that
Dark
like
Tournament.
2 years ago. I think I started watching that.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Dark Tournament is pretty fucking good. Yu Hakusho in general is fantastic. But as a fan, who I'm sure has seen some snippets of the characters and cast of who's going to be
I've
the
actually
entire group.
I've actually stayed pretty far away from it.
Really?
I
Let's change that tonight, boys.
No, I honestly, I've seen a lot of hype about it. I've seen a lot of things in the rumor mill. I didn't actually think it was going to happen.
Oh, this is confirmed, baby.
Yeah, but apparently now it's been confirmed that it is in the works. I think it's okay. Give it a fucking shot. See what happens. You can only ruin something so much for me. I'm open to give it a chance. That's definitely an anime series that I don't ever see coming back. I know there's a lot of people that have wanted it remade. I think that would be fucking incredible. They kind of did the same thing with Hunter x Hunter. They had the 99 version, and then they remade it in like 2011 and just completely like revamped the whole show aesthetically. I think that's what they should focus on with Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what I would like to see. And a live-action movie, that doesn't really excite me too much. I've had too many fucking... Okay, so you're showing me this picture right now.
That's Yusuke.
Yeah, this is Urameshi. I think this guy, he honestly kind of fits the profile.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that works.
I think we're just waiting on a trailer right now.
Let me see.
Yeah. You can't really, you can't really like put a live action against an anime. Like, I don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
I don't
like
think it's ever
that.
fair.
I like that.
I think
would,
you gotta watch it for what it is. You need to
I-
sit someone down and say, hey, this is a Spirit Show. It's called Spirit Show 99, Spirit Show 105.
Right.
Watch this. Tell me what you think about it.
I would like to see how they interpret the demons on there. I think that would be really interesting.
Well, that's a fun thing to talk about because today I actually watched the Bleach live action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was
The-
that?
Oh, actually not bad.
No shit.
Yeah, it was on my list of things that weren't the worst. So
Huh, did
Yeah.
not expect that at
I
all. Me
fucking either, man. It
They're
was,
not
it was-
all. Apparently, they're not all pieces of shit people.
Well, I won't go that far. I think there's a couple golden eggs under that basket, but the rest are just shit. But the live action Bleach movie, not the worst, and it like stayed true to the storyline pretty hard. I mean, there were some things that they had to add.
Was it going through the Soul Society or
No, just
No?
right before.
Right
Right before,
before?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to give everything away, but it was honestly, I thought who they had as Ichigo was great. I thought who they had as the entire crew, fantastic. I think the fighting was good. who they had for Renji and Byakuya. I can't believe I remembered that fucking name. I thought it was all really good, man, and the CGI for the Hollows was fantastic. I think for the demons for the Yu Yu Hakusho show, it's gonna be fine as long as they don't over CGI the fuck out of it.
Could you imagine them trying to animate like 110% Toguro?
I would love to fucking see that.
That would just be.
If they don't have 100% Toguro, like that's dumb.
Right, and here's another point. Like, what are they gonna make the movie about?
Probably
what's
Yusuke meeting Genkai and getting his powers.
Like how deep are they going to go into this? I mean, because again, like we said with the Full Metal Alchemist movie, that's 76 episodes. Yu Yu Hakusho is like 105 episodes. So what are they going to do? Are they going to just focus on one arc, or because we're talking like at least fucking 50 episodes until they even get into the demon tournament.
Well, let me.
It takes a while for them to even kind of become a group.
Yeah, it does. It does because Hiei's a dickhead and. Kurama's kind of following him, so it takes, and plus Kurabara and Yusuke's little bullshit, battling.
Yeah.
But I don't see them going farther than the demon tournament, the dark tournament.
I could see that.
I don't see them going to the psychics. I don't see them doing Sensui. I don't see them doing the demon tournament. I don't see any of that happening.
Right. I would think they'd have to skip a lot of shit then.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, they would. Yeah. What else did I also saw Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
The first one, the beginning. Thought it was really good.
Never seen it.
Dude, okay, so I can't even get into this. The only thing I didn't like about it was I did not like the fact that they had I don't know how to describe it. How they said Batosai, the manslayer. You won't get it. I don't know why I'm even looking at you.
Yeah,
Riley,
I don't know
know
either.
if you've seen Rurouni Kenshin.
I've seen a little bit of it, not too much. It's one of those animes I've always known about. It's one of the 90s classic animes. I tried to watch it recently, like a year ago, and for some reason I just couldn't get into it. I think it was because I was watching a dubbed version of it, and I hated the voice actors. So
Yeah.
I know
that'll
it's
get you.
Yeah, no, 100%. I definitely think it's worthy. It's definitely one of like the most worthy animes out there for watching purposes.
Yeah. It was really, 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 really surprisingly good. I was blown away. Well, Netflix is derpy as fuck. They had the first and third one on there, and for some odd reason, not the second one, even though the second one looked the coolest. Don't know why. Netflix, way to go.
So there's 3 live action movies?
Yeah, and they're all fucking good.
Wow.
They're
That's
all
fucking
good.
nuts.
Yeah, I know, and that blows my mind about the live action shit right now because today was my first experience with a live action movie where I sat down a movie, not the Bebop series because I don't. That's separate in my head right now.
Yeah.
But movie wise, pretty solid, pretty fucking solid. Jake, I had to his homework today, so we're gonna talk about the dark side of live action anime.
So last night I was talking to Tyler, and he goes, "Watch a movie." I'm like, "All right, I got this." First thing came to mind was the Dragon Ball movie. Went to go look for it. It cost $4. I paid the $4.
Worst fucking $4
I know.
ever spent.
It was an hour and 25 minutes long, and I immediately regretted everything about it.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about the story?
Okay, so Goku, it's based on the original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
Goku, who is also played by a white man named Justin Chatwin, he was in the show Shameless Weeds and S. Darko.
Yeah. So in Dragon Ball, it's based on him like what 5 years old originally in the anime.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's
Goku's
like 12.
really young.
Yeah.
He's like
and now
12.
in live action, he's 17.
Yeah, and he's like in high school and shit, isn't
Yep, in high school, and his grandpa's still alive, and blah blah. And I don't want to. I'm so upset.
Who was the bad guy in that one?
Piccolo?
Yeah, did it look like Piccolo?
No,
Did it look like Piccolo?
he?
No.
What did it
You
look
wanna-
like?
not
It,
Piccolo.
it is a very terrible looking alien. It is one of the few
No,
movies.
it's so upsetting.
It is one of the few movies where the director who directed that piece of shit had to go out and make a public apology to the fan base because of how shit it was. It is that
That's-
fucking bad.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of fucking ridicule going on the time that movie came out. I was still in like high school, I want to say.
It was in 2009
Yeah.
that movie came out.
So that would have been
We were
like
in sophomore year.
sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
And I remember shortly after it came out, a few months passed, it always, back in the day, movies took forever to go to fucking like, channels on like DirecTV or like even to DVD. It would be like 6 to 8 months sometimes.
Yeah, now they're going straight there.
Yeah, they fucking premiere at your home. I
Yeah.
mean, it's crazy. Okay, I'm looking at Piccolo.
I'm showing.
right
Yeah,
now.
I'm showing you a picture of Piccolo.
I remember
So
seeing that.
bad.
Hold this and describe what Piccolo looks like.
Piccolo looks like the fucking Skrulls from Captain Marvel.
Mm. That's like the best description for it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a mixture of the Skrulls and fucking like Quan Chi. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But anyway, I remember fucking like I heard it. I'm pretty sure I talked to you about it because I knew we were buddies. I knew you really liked Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, did you see it? And you're like, it was a fucking piece of shit. I don't want to talk about
So
it.
fucking bad.
That's how shitty that movie is. It
Yeah.
burned into my head, and now it's
No,
there
I had
for
to
you.
watch
Pass it
I had
on
a
to
friend
you.
over last night, and I was like, "Hey, you watch a bad movie?" And she goes, "Hell yeah, I'm not for bad movies." I'm like, "All right, it's bad." And she goes, "Okay, no problem." 10 minutes in, she went to bed. She goes, "I can't. It ruined everything for me. I can't fucking do it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I paid $4 for it. I'm watching the whole fucking thing."
That's getting your fucking money's worth.
Yeah, the fucking
You'd have to watch it 10 times to get your money's worth because that piece of shit
That's
is worth.
being very
It is
generous.
so fucking bad.
generous.
It is so fucking bad. Another bad one. Riley, you're a Gundam fan, right?
I fucks with some Gundam.
What about you, Jake? You like Gundam? We haven't ever talked about it. Giant robots trying to kill each other.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, Gundam. All right. So they had one that's called G Savior. G Savior was another steaming pile of bullshit. And whenever you get a chance, Riley, I recommend you watching this. This came out in 1999.
Oof.
And
It
it's
was-
live action.
That's
It is a live action, my
Was it
friend.
made in America or Japan?
America. I believe it's in America. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like I think it's America.
Oh,
Yeah, so it is a steaming pile of shit.
do
So
I have to pay for it?
probably like
I'm
every
not
other
gonna watch it
piece
then.
of shit movie
I'm not gonna watch
you've
it.
watched within the last day because of my requesting. But yeah, I totally suggest you watching that, Jake, because it's totally
If you
awful.
pay for it, I will watch it.
I'm not paying for nothing. Do I get to use it as a tax write-off?
why don't we just all
Sure.
watch it together?
Oh, we could do that. You want to do it? And then we can stream it on our podcast.
Yeah, fucking why not?
Sit there and talk
we'll
about
do
it.
a Mystery Science Theater 3000
Bro,
for fucking live
Big-
action anime
big brain
movies.
move right
Yeah,
there.
Big
I'm
brain
down.
moment.
I'm down. If you guys think that's a good idea, go ahead and email us at menofmisfortune@gmail.com. We will totally take any kind of requests for shit movies you want us to comment through the entire fucking thing.
As
Yeah.
long as it's not Dragon Ball, I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry, Riley. You haven't seen it. I'm not watching it again.
I was kind of getting at this earlier. I tried watching it in high school after
Keyword
it came
tried.
out. I tried, yeah, very big keyword there. And I think I got like maybe 15 minutes into it, and I just thought it was fucking stupid because I think like there's a part in the beginning where Goku, quote air quotes, tries to throw like a Kamehameha, and it's just like a fucking fireball
Yep.
from Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
he
is.
also there's
Most
also a
fucking-
scene where he's trying to impress the girl he's trying to get, Chi-Chi, I think.
Wait. Why did he meet her first before Bulma?
Listen, the guy who made the fucking movie
Is
didn't watch the goddamn
Fucking
show.
mental?
I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't figure it out. They couldn't figure out who was who. Even if she had blue hair, the other one had black hair. It doesn't matter.
No. She had one strand of blue hair. Gotta bring that up. Bulma has blue hair, full blue hair in the anime.
So who plays Bulma in the actual?
Some white chick. I don't know. Let me pull it up.
Is
'Cause
she
I know
was she the
Fiona's
girl
in
in
the movie.
Electra?
I don't.
I think she was.
I don't think so. You know what we're talking about? The original Daredevil.
No.
Original Daredevil?
No. The one,
Netflix Daredevil?
No, the
No.
one after Daredevil.
Yeah, Electra. Like
Yeah,
from
she
the
was in that.
original
Electra,
movie.
She was in that
Electra.
movie. She was in Daredevil. She
So
was in it
it's
for
so
like
bad- so
15
that's
seconds
Bulma?
and died.
Yeah,
Huh?
something like that.
I don't know. I'm about to pull it up.
I'm so mad.
So, I know Emmy Rossum, who plays Fiona Gallagher, is in Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm trying to figure out who she actually plays, though. Is she Chi-Chi, or is she somebody
No,
else?
she's not Chi-Chi.
Okay, so is she Bulma? Or
Maybe she's Bulma, and I'm thinking her completely
Okay.
wrong.
Because I know, like, I've seen a poster for the movie, and they're both on it.
They look the same, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
they really do.
it's probably her then, because I know, like, the only reason that even got brought to my attention was because I'm a huge fucking fan of Shameless, the American version, and like somebody made a post.
There's more versions.
Yeah.
There's a UK version.
That's
That's
where
the
it came
original
from.
version.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah. The American version is based on the UK version. I've tried watching the UK version before. I didn't really get into it as much, so that's something I kind of need to go back to eventually. But I know that like the correlation there was that they both were in Shameless together and they were both in that movie together. I just never knew who the fuck.
So she's
Amy
probably
Rossum
Bulma
was.
then.
Yeah,
She looks like Ariana Grande. I'm sorry to sideswipe the conversation, but she looks like
no,
Ariana
no,
Grande.
you're good. Yeah, so I don't know.
No, she doesn't. You dumbass.
I don't know. I'm drunk.
No, obviously,
What? Okay, but
dude. There's no fucking way.
I don't know, man.
Look the cast
So,
up, you dipshit.
If there's one thing we can all agree
Couldn't
on,
figure it out.
as far as live action anime movies, is that Dragon Ball Evolution is probably the fucking worst.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the barrel. And then another really bad one,
Attack on Titan.
Attack on fucking Titan. I have not seen Attack on Titan live action, but I have heard it's garbage. Riley hasn't seen it either, but he is a huge fan. How does that feel as a fan to...
So I never have really like set the bar anywhere for it, to be honest. I was saying earlier, I've had plenty of opportunities to actually watch the live action version. I've just never done it because I learned my lesson from the fucking Death Note movie, and like I in the Dragon Ball movie, I was just like, I don't know if I really want to give it a chance. But at the time it came out, I didn't really care about Attack on Titan that much. So now I would probably try and go back and watch it and see what I think. But I honestly just don't want to waste my time.
See, movies like that, live action movies like that, it's hard not to sit there and just take that L, that time lost, because that's some fucking shit, dude.
Plus, we're talking about a lot of fucking CGI.
Can we backtrack for a second? Bulma was the girl in Shameless.
Okay,
That's
so that's what I was thinking.
That's a fact.
Which
not-
one?
Amy
Bulma.
Rossum. She,
Oh,
the,
no
the
shit.
main
Fiona.
girl. Bulma,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, that was a terrible way to start her career.
yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
really.
I think she was actually to kind of backtrack and segue off the Attack on Titan shit. I'm pretty sure she was in The Day After Tomorrow before she was in that Dragon Ball movie.
I barely remember that fucking movie.
movie wasn't bad.
That was a
After
decent
Tomorrow?
movie.
It's a
one that-
lot better than Cloverfield, whatever.
Isn't that the one where like the Earth freezes over?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like they have fucking global warming in like one day.
Why does that make sense?
It
I don't
doesn't.
know.
Why is that a movie?
I think somebody fucking took Al Gore's project or movie or whatever and like just took it to the extreme. It was probably funded by Al Gore. He was like,
They're like, I need to let these people know about Man, Bear, Pig right now and global warming.
Bring that up, beat the shit. God damn it.
Okay, so I can't have a movie about Man, Bear, Pig. Let's have a movie about global warming. We need global warming to ice age one day max.
God damn it, nobody's listening to my fucking my speech and my fucking demonstration and my project, my PowerPoint that I made. I'm just gonna fucking take all the money I made from it and pay Michael Bay to make me a fucking movie where it actually happens.
Just the
All-
shittiest fucking
Oh,
movie.
no. Cloverfield is all filmed with a goddamn recorder. A camcorder, basically.
Yeah,
the
like,
original Cloverfield.
It's so bad.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Don't watch it.
I've seen
Don't
21
watch it.
Cloverfield Lane.
Is that the
the
same fucking... Just because that's Cloverfield
That's the
in it?
second one.
It's
Is
the
there
second
a
one?
second one?
Well, yeah, it's 21 Cloverfield Lane. It's got John Goodman in it.
I didn't think that.
It's a part
thought
of
it
the
was-
series.
Is it what happens like to people that are...
It's when it's happening.
Oh, it's about the people that are hiding under...
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it also filmed with a camcorder?
No,
No.
it's filmed like
Okay,
a
so it's
regular
better.
ass
Okay.
movie.
Okay,
It's
so
not
better.
a bad movie. I'm not going to say it's like, top 10, but it's actually a movie my fiance and I went and saw because we saw the trailer for it. And I'm like, all right, this looks interesting because it's kind of like a horror thriller movie, and it's really fucked up, honestly. Like, John Goodman's a fucking psychopath in it. That's all I'll say. Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
All right, so backtrack to the Attack on Titan thing. We got
Yeah,
a little
back
off
to
track
actually
there.
talking about anime.
So,
not fucking Hollywood blockbusters.
Aaron, the main character, of the Attack on Titan.
Eren Yeager.
When he started the whole thing, he watched in the anime his mom die by a Titan, right?
Right.
Yeah, very early on.
In the live action, his mom was never a thing.
So, like, did him and Mikasa just, like, live in a fucking house?
He watched
something?
someone die. Okay, I didn't watch the whole movie. I watched the highlights, which weren't a whole lot, but
Okay.
Mikasa and him were in a little, like, I want to call it, quote-unquote, cage. Like a little, like, house in a way,
Yeah.
and they
A
watched.
brick shit house.
Yeah, in a way. And then he watched the Titan eat a person. And he goes, I want to do something. I want to get outside the walls, get away from this shit.
Yeah.
Unlike the anime where he wants to change and end Titans completely.
Yeah.
In this movie, he wants to just get outside of the walls and go to the ocean, which
So-
is still part of the fucking anime. If I'm
So
correct.
there's something I kind of want to talk about there as far as the anime that goes really deep. I don't want to spoil too much, but what's really fucked up. Is it okay if I talk about this?
Yeah, no, you're
Okay.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm never gonna
So-
finish it. Like I'm
So
I'm
you
good
guys
where I'm
have
at.
you guys
I
have
got One
both
Piece
seen
forever.
the anime, right?
I've gotten
Yeah, I've
what,
seen the
four,
first.
There's 4 seasons, right?
Yeah,
I've
well,
seen
the end of the 4th season's coming out in like less than a month.
I've seen the first 2.
Actually,
Okay,
no, it's
I finished 3 then. Okay.
okay. So you've seen enough of it, then,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay, so Tyler, I know you haven't seen this, but what's really fucked up that I love how they kind of connected this in the anime is in Attack on Titan. You see, okay, so the Colossal Titan shows up, kicks a fucking hole in the wall. All the smaller Titans get in, start wreaking havoc. You know, scouts show up, whatever. Aaron's mom gets eaten, right?
Yeah.
The Titan that she gets eaten by is actually Aaron's dad's original wife. Yeah. And like later on in the show, they backtrack to that and they show you like how it all actually went down and how, you know, Aaron's dad's original wife like became a Titan and everything. And I won't go too deep into that, but it's just really fucked up. Like how
Yeah,
all
don't
that
go,
comes
don't
full
go
circle.
too deep into that, but I understand
Yeah.
what you're getting at. But
Yeah, it's really fucking weird. And that's, I don't know, like that's such an important moment in the show for them to cut out of the movie. That's really fucking dumb of them.
I think,
honestly.
I think the biggest part, besides Aaron's mom not being there at all, is their horse formation outside the wall doing their stuff, right?
Right.
Right.
In the movie, they have tanks. No horses, period.
That was how they traveled, though. That was like their
Yeah,
biggest
I know.
thing.
Yeah. I was gonna
Well,
say
okay.
In the fucking movie, they're tanks, and they're like, there's like 8 guys
say,
in one tank.
Paradis was like a very, like,
Strategic. No.
I don't know how to put this. I'm trying to find the words right now. They were like, you know, they were kind of dated as far as technology and everything. They didn't
Yeah.
have tanks. They didn't
No.
fucking have, you know, a lot of stuff like that.
But they were strategic with the horse layout, and they went through a whole like couple episodes about their layout and the horse line
Yeah.
of going to find Titans or fight Titans and shit.
Right. The formation they used when they were hunting, or more
Yeah.
or less, and they go outside the walls to go on like, you know, scout missions.
Yeah, but in the movie, there's no fucking horses whatsoever,
They just have tanks.
just tanks. Oh. Yeah, and Levi, the captain, isn't even in the fucking movie.
See, and that's fucking stupid.
You wanna know why he wasn't in the movie? Because it was too hard for the Japanese actors to say his name.
Really?
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
So as for animes, Jake and Riley, what would you like to see live actioned? I mean, I know that's not like as a fan preferred, but what would you like to see? What would you like to
If
see
I
on
had
the
to
screen?
pick one,
Yeah.
that's kind of a tough question. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna say this because I'm watching it right now. Is Black Clover.
Black
I think,
That
Clover?
would be pretty fucking
I
nice.
think Black Clover would be fucking awesome live action.
I think for me, I think a good live action movie would be Trigun. I think Trigun you could definitely cut down pretty
Yeah,
sizably
yep, for
and
sure,
still
yep.
make sense. You don't need him going to all these other places. You need him to meet the insurance girls, the guy with the cross. You need to understand that his brother's the main, protagonist. Antagonist, my bad. Antagonist, protagonist, my bad. Vash is the protagonist.
Yeah, Vash would be the protagonist.
Fucking dumb. But yeah, I think it would be so easy to break that down into an actual watchable live action, and I don't think that they could fuck that up.
No,
I
it'd
think
definitely
in-
be cool.
I think, in my opinion, one of the not easier, but the way not to fuck everything up. Is it hard to pick up a girl in a dungeon? You
I
guys
haven't seen it.
Really?
Haven't
Never
seen,
seen
it.
that.
I've
never
no
even-
shit.
I've
Never
heard
even
good
heard of
things.
that until
In
now.
my
It's
opinion,
good.
In my opinion, the animated the longest titles are the fucking best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well-
so that anime and Goblin Slayer. I want to see that.
Goblins.
I want to see that. Come on.
There's apparently been a controversy lately of whether or not goblins actually exist. Have you guys seen that? I know
I have
you've-
not. No.
I know Tyler's seen it.
I haven't.
Yeah, we watched a video on it.
How drunk was he?
Ah,
No,
probably
this was
very-
we watched what the fuck's his name? Internet Common Etiquette. Remember? Yeah, he made a video about it.
Eric's my shit.
Yeah, shout out to fucking Eric from Internet Common Etiquette. Shout out to fucking Big Money Salvia. That guy is a genius. I love his
fucking
content.
love his content, dude.
He's a great fucking dude. He's been in the YouTube game for a long time. Definitely love that guy.
But yeah, goblins exist, and we need Goblin Slayer in this world.
Of course we do.
Live action Goblin Slayer would be awesome. I could definitely get behind that.
You wouldn't have much CGI in opinion, if that makes sense. I guess besides the goblins and some other small.
Well,
shit,
yeah,
but-
then you're in balls deep because the whole thing is about slaying goblins.
Yeah.
It's like Bleach, but with the CGI hollows.
Okay, so for the anime there was not a whole lot of majority of things, not just straight goblins.
I don't think that. Well, they could definitely cut out that first scene, though. I'm just saying. I don't. Probably a lot of our listeners
please
probably
cut that
haven't.
out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Goblin Slayer. There is a pretty intense rape scene with the goblins.
Yeah.
I think the team getting fucked up is hilarious, but I think.
But
that-
after that portion, it's
yeah,
not okay.
there's
was gonna
parts in that
say,
anime
yeah.
where it honestly like turns. Clockwork Orange. You got a taste for it. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. But like, I just can't. I am not okay with that kind of shit. So like,
Definitely something you got to go into to be prepared and be shock value. You
Stephanie, when we watched it, didn't give me any kind of heads up. She just said, "Hey, watch this anime with me." We watched it.
See.
It's first fucking episode, man.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, and not to trickle back too far, but Attack on Titan, third fucking episode, main character dies. I mean,
Hilariously.
comes back, but he fucking
Hilariously.
the amount of shock I had when that happened, and I was watching it for the first time, I was just like, how fucking long is this show? Like, what the fuck did they just
Same
do?
thing. Same
Like,
thing. When that happened, when it happened, I was like, wasn't that the main character who just died? Didn't
Yeah.
the guy we've been following die?
You just see him get fucking ate by a titan, and his arms just hanging in the air, and it's like that fucking scream, like the arm lets out. It just fucking like sent me down a spiral. Like, I don't know, it was nuts. I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Black Clover.
Black Clover. I would love to see that in a live action format. I think that'd be really cool as far as like what they could do with magic and everything. Seeing Asta in demon mode in live action, that'd be really fucking cool.
I'm gonna assume they're gonna fuck up the casting for Asta though.
Yeah, they probably would.
They probably typecast him as like some 8-year-old boy from Croatia.
Yeah, or like, I don't know, like some really fucking strong, like American, like German American.
Italian.
guy.
Can we just say he's gonna be Italian?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, where's my grimoire?
Like not even, yeah.
Stop it.
Why ain't having no magic?
Where's the magic?
Yeah, I think that would be a really interesting adaptation. I feel like they'd have to have a really fucking big CGI budget, since we're talking about
really
an
big
anime
fucking CGI.
where CGI or magic is the focal point of everybody's powers and like pretty much the whole fucking story. That would be awesome. I personally, I think, over like the past like few months, like of just watching Black Clover, I think it's honestly in my top 5 favorite animes.
I fucking told you.
It's fucking amazing. I love the
fucking told
story.
you.
I love the energy from the show. I love the comedy aspect of it. I love this, like just so many fucking things about it are great. The character dynamics.
Who's your favorite character so far?
My favorite character. So it's really kind of hard to place for me. I like a lot of the characters for certain reasons. I think one of my favorite characters that's for funny reasons is definitely Henry.
Henry's
I
fantastic.
fucking love him.
Henry is just fucking like he just talks so fucking slow.
How
You're
do
like, yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
do it?
It's really elongated, like, what do you want? Like,
I do love how they bring the fucking house to a Power Ranger kind of thing. Where
yeah, they turned the fucking house into a goddamn bull Megazord at one point.
Fucking
Like,
Megazord.
I loved that. And then literally, like, during one of the arcs, like, they were flying around it like it was a fucking ship. Like, we're using part of the house for that. And I think that's kind of... I like how, like, he has to be in the house to use his magic. Like, that's where his magic lies. I like that he absorbs magic from other people to stay alive. And
his whole storyline when Yami actually finds him.
yeah, finds him in the house.
Yeah, finds him in the house. He's like, I really like this house. I really want to make it my base. And
Yeah.
Henry's like,
And he's like, I want you to stay here.
he's the first black bull, bro.
Yeah,
He's the first
technically,
black
yeah,
bull.
technically he could be.
Yeah. And then other than Trigun, what I feel like another really good one that I believe would be really cool would be Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter would be all right. I could get behind that.
I don't think there's
Yeah, so could I.
the ability of Nen is not as prevalent in the show right off the bat, so the CGI wouldn't be too expensive. And I feel like finding out something for like, I don't know, Hizuka's bungee gum. I feel like the bungee gum would be fucking easy. There's no
feel like they
crazy
would-
monsters. There's nothing in it that would break the bank.
But I feel like they'd fuck up Hisoka.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
They'd fuck him up. I guarantee it. Everything about
What
him.
do you think? What do you think? What do you think they could do to Hizuka that would be just fucking awful?
Okay, one, the way he looks, they'll probably fuck that up somehow.
Yeah.
Like with the makeup and shit, the clown, quote unquote clown situation they got, they'd probably fuck that up a lot.
I've actually seen some people cosplay him, and they looked really fucking good.
I don't know how they get the waist. The
Yeah.
waist is insane. It's an insane ratio for a human being.
But would they be able to portray how he acts towards Gon?
It'd
You
be
mean
really
the
fucking
pedophile
weird.
vibe
Yeah.
that he
Pedophile
throws off
vibes.
every fucking time he's
Like
around
his
him?
head, he goes, "Oh, Gon." Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah,
probably
oh, more.
it
Oh,
probably
yeah.
rub people wrong. Honestly.
Yeah, they would probably see it and try to fucking cancel that shit real quick.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that it wouldn't be a bad live action adaptation. It'd kind of be hard to find like a plot for it, though. You know what I mean? Like, how far would they really take it? You
We
know
got the
what I'm
100
saying?
exam in the game they went through.
Yeah, the battle tower. I feel like they
That could probably
do
be
that.
a full movie right there. It's either
Yeah.
one of those two, actually.
Yeah, I feel like they could pull that off.
You know who I think they would really fuck up?
Who?
Kilowat's family.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Soldix?
Yeah,
I feel like they could really fuck up Silva. I feel like they could really fuck him up. I bet they would typecast him as like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I saw a fucking I saw a promo picture for the One Punch Man and it was Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I was like,
No.
you know, in
No.
America I can see
Fucking
it.
No.
I can fucking see it, man.
I
It's
don't wanna
ridiculous.
see it.
But it's not about what you want. It's about what the bigwigs in Hollywood think are gonna sell.
if Dwayne the Rock Johnson isn't in a movie at least fucking 11 out of the 12 months of the year, something's not right with the
Someone's
movie.
gonna kill themselves, and there'll
Seriously.
mass shootings will be up. It'll be a bad time.
Dude, I've thought about this a lot, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that guy has to have the most insane fucking busy life that anybody could have in this world. Like, that guy, he's in a fucking new movie every week. I mean, like, I'm constantly seeing, like, I don't know, I'll see, like, fucking 5 movies from, like, the last few years that, like, he's in. And, like, he's the main character. And I'm just like, how the fuck does he have time for this?
Did you see the new Ryan Reynolds Dwayne movie? I think it's
No.
called
Oh, the one that's on Netflix?
Endgame or something like that.
No, it's,
That can't be
it's
it.
called, like,
Red-
Red Note or something.
Red
Maybe. Notice.
Red Notice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. It actually it has Gal Gadot in it as
Yeah.
well as Wonder Woman.
yeah,
And-
fantastic.
Did
was
you actually
really,
watch it?
It was really good.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
check
really
it.
blown away.
I watched the trailer for it on Netflix. I was interested. I'm like, I might have to check this out.
As long as it's not like Fast Five. Like if it's a Fast Five movie or a Fast and Furious or Fast and whatever, and he's in it, I don't want to watch it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they can get the fuck out of there.
I'm so tired of fucking car movies. I'm so tired of car movies. I don't.
haven't watched the Fast and Furious movies since.
5. No, 9.
Wow,
now?
you made it
Uh,
that fucking
I
far.
think-
No, I skipped like 3 and 4.
So what?
I made it 3.
What would the last one that came out be?
7.
No, it was 9.
No,
It
I
was
think
9?
Nine,
Yeah.
We're at fucking 9 now.
Yeah. So
Holy
I want to
shit.
say I saw. I think I watched 8, but I didn't really pay attention to it. And it was just like the most fucking like Mission Impossible fucking big heist fucking car movie I've ever seen. They're not. and that's
We're
the
gonna
thing.
take these Camaros with these Hemis. All right, we're gonna pull
Yeah.
this 18,000 ton fucking bank vault.
We're gonna take this fucking '69 Charger and we're gonna fucking race a goddamn submarine across the Arctic fucking snow,
Dude,
like
don't
that.
give them ideas, man.
That's what they did.
Oh, okay.
That's what they fucking did. Literally what they did. And
I
I have a really good friend of mine, and her and I, we've always talked about for years about how like eventually they're gonna fucking make us a Fast and the Furious movie where they race to space, like on a fucking racetrack.
You're giving them ideas, man. Stop it.
They did this in the last movie. I heard.
Again.
I heard that they
fucking
did the
kidding.
same thing.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
that they
Stop
literally-
launched a car into space.
Yes, like literally, I know I've seen a scene just from like memes on social media where, like, what the fuck's his name? He starts out Tyrese and like Ludacris are sitting in a fucking car in space.
Yep.
And they're like it's like they're in a fucking spaceship, and they're
So
like,
this
I
is-
don't know about this, Dom. Like, what do we do? Like,
It's about
Dude.
family, man.
it's all about family.
fuck up.
We're saving the fucking Martians, and then we're gonna steal their fucking
moon.
spaceship. We're gonna take their hyperdrive and put it in my Supra. Like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, I don't understand like where they're going with these fucking movies. I want to know like the fucking day the director woke up and he's like, so. A lot of people, like, we really like to focus on the heist in these movies. No! We like to fucking focus on, at least for me, I'm a car enthusiast. Like, I want to see the badass fucking cars that they build on them and everything. Like, and they used to be about, like, they were like JDM car movies. Now they're just like, you see this fucking souped up Dodge Charger or this fucking Camaro or this fucking '69 Charger. It's just fucking stupid. And it's mundane and repetitive. And there's nothing really great about
They
it.
put Hellcats in a fucking minivan. Start racing those motherfuckers. Come
That's
on.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the Hellcat Pacifica.
Wait, hold on. So that was Fast and Furious, what you were talking about, Riley. Allegedly 10, right?
I think it was 9. I want
We're
to say
at 9.
Yeah, 9 was. I'm pretty sure that was the one where it happened.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
They went into
Probably shouldn't.
They went into space. It was stupid. It was stupid. I feel like the director of Fast and Furious, I feel like he woke up and saw Vin Diesel and he's like, "You were in the first one. You want to just give me all the ideas for how this series is gonna go?"
They sound very Vin Diesel-esque ideas. And, they threw The Rock into the mix in like the 5th one. And
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like I liked the 5th one. I
It
liked
wasn't bad. It
I
wasn't
liked
bad.
those movies up until a certain point, until they just got fucking obnoxious. And it's
They
like
got
every
obnoxious
fucking,
after Tokyo Drift, man.
dude. Tokyo Drift is the best one. Tokyo
Yeah, this got worse than that.
statistically, Tokyo Drift is the actual only Fast and the Furious movie that has the most racing in it.
Really?
Yeah. Statistically, that is the one movie that has the most racing in it,
How sad.
and it's the best
Very.
one.
What happened? Where did they?
Not
How
racing.
did they go from 1, 2, 3, or Tokyo Drift to whatever the fuck's going on right now?
Yeah, because I want to say it was Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, and then Fast and Furious,
And then Fast 5, right?
and
Fast
Fast
Five.
5, and then
And then I stopped caring.
Yeah, and then it just spirals into this fucking like.
Well, we also now we're dwelling into the Saw realm of we ain't never gonna stop.
yeah, pretty much. I
We ain't
mean,
never
they
gonna stop.
I do know they're budgeted or they're able to produce up to the 12
12
Probably,
what?
yeah.
Saws?
movies.
Or
no,
Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's
Another-
too much. That's too
If they
much.
don't fucking name the 10th movie Fast 10 Year Beat Your Seatbelts, could be fucking could be mad. Could be very
That
mad.
is. You better post that on social media before somebody else does,
Hashtag,
because that
hashtag
is
the fuck
fucking
out of it,
hilarious.
bro.
That is such a good joke. I'm so.
They better
impressed.
fucking do it. Come on, like, it's
Fast
perfect. It's
10.
fucking perfect.
It reminds me of the joke from Workaholics. Hey, Paul Walker, click it or ticket.
Oh no!
The fucking joke Adam makes in the
Oh,
movie theater.
fuck. Yeah.
Anyway,
Fucking love that show.
there's more than likely one day there's gonna be a Dwayne the Rock Johnson anime adaptation.
Oh,
He's-
it's coming.
dude. You know what? You know what he's gonna be?
Black Adam.
No. You know what he's gonna be
What?
in an anime movie?
What?
He's gonna be fucking Tagoro.
He's gonna be All Might.
He's gonna be
No, he
Takoro.
might be Yami.
Maybe I could see that.
Yami, can he be all of them? He does 12
probably
movies
could.
a year.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Do both at the same time. Why
He's
not?
got time.
It's gonna be the same character though.
He's walking off one anime movie set into another.
Still wearing the Stagora outfit though.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Still,
gonna be
still
very
wearing the trench coat and the jeans.
He's actually going to be Kuwabara.
I'm gonna be very fucking mad if Rock Johnson is One Punch Man. I'm gonna be very fucking mad.
That would actually be pretty cool.
No,
No,
I
it would
'cause
not.
it's
We need
I'm
a string
talking
bean
shit.
guy.
String bean guy. He does not portray a built motherfucker. You gotta have a tiny dude who's like, oh,
Okay.
well, yeah, all right.
Let me ask you this: if you could pick 3 people to be cast as Saitama, who would you pick?
Oh well, see that involves me knowing people's names.
I was
So
going to
let's
say.
just go Brad Pitt,
Just stop right there. Come on.
Edward Norton, Angelina Jolie. 3 names I know.
All right, you want to know mine?
All right, yeah, go ahead, shoot it.
All right, first one, Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
If your next one,
If you shave his head, he's One Punch Man.
I think he has the awkwardness that would kind of fit well into the profile.
is Saitama.
No, no.
I think it'd work well. I think it would actually work.
All right, who else
Michael,
you got?
Michael Cera. Let me think here for a second. I'm asking you guys to pick 3, and I don't even have any lined up. Okay, let's just say Michael Cera. Who else? Brendan Urie.
Brendan Urie. Brendan Urie would be a
from
good one.
Fucking Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then, last but not least,
Drum roll, please.
Jonah Hill. No, I'm sorry.
Jonah Hill. We need Jonah Hill like 25. Did I actually?
Jonah Hill would just cry the whole time.
What about you? What about you, Jake? Who do you got?
No, actually, I'm going to take that back.
Oh.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, why not?
Channing Tatum.
I could
We're
see
looking
that.
for small guy, and you pick Channing
No,
Tatum.
no,
That guy's
Sai-
huge.
No.
Saitama's not a small guy.
He's
Imagine
he's
bald
cyber.
Channing Tatum. He's
What
cut
were we
as
talking about?
fuck, dude. He's a fucking. I mean, he's like an average sized person, but I mean, he's like fucking ripped. You know, you got to remember, like he's actually he's got a smaller figure, but he's fucking built. Like he's stacked.
That's true. He does walk
Yeah.
around
Just
the
don't see it
apartment
all
with
the
just
time.
like, yeah, he walks around in like his pajama pants and does stupid shit like play video games or whatever.
We don't do the same.
So who would you have, Jake?
For Saitama or One Punch Man?
That's who it is.
It's who the
Oh.
same fucking person.
No,
This is
no,
why
no.
you're not on the anime.
No,
Yeah,
no,
welcome
no.
to the show.
No, no, okay. Well, I'm
Stupid bitch, you're fired. Get
no,
the
no,
fuck
wait,
out
wait.
of my office.
I'm thinking of the guy who's with. Who's that?
Huh, what? Who?
You're talking about Genos.
Genos.
That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, I'm thinking of that guy.
So, not to segue too hard, I think Genos is one of the coolest fucking anime characters ever.
You have brought this
Tyler
up
shits on him so hard every time because he gets his ass whooped.
every single fucking fight.
Yeah, every time.
He's the
But
excitement.
he's fucking the animation and the shit he does in those fights is so fucking
oh,
sick.
so boring.
And he's so like I don't
So
know. I just
boring.
think
Come
it's awesome.
on.
I think he's fucking
So
awesome.
my problem with Genos is the fact that he is the hype behind the show. When you're watching One Punch Man, he finishes every fucking fight in one punch, unless you're the space alien pirate captain guy. And
Lord Boros?
yeah, he didn't. He took like 3 hits, I think, throughout that
He
entire.
took 2.
He took 2.
Yeah.
Took 2 hits. I mean, but Genos is the excitement because whenever you think about One Punch Man, you see Saitama showing up. Wham, done. Where's the excitement in the guy who can finish a bad guy in
Right.
one
You
punch?
actually
That's
get
why
to
you-
see a whole fight.
Ah, fuck Genos.
I,
saying.
I think the best guy in the anime has to be the bicycle hero.
Mugen Rider.
Mugen
Yeah.
Rider. We talked about him
Yeah.
last time we fucking ended the
the
show.
best fucking character.
He's definitely the most like he has the most heart for sure.
Determination
He always
is
shows
at the
up.
top.
Well, see, when we had when we brought him up last time, I brought up the fact that he carried Saitama on his pegs on his bike while the Sea King showed up.
Yeah.
So the Sea King's fucking shit up, and Mugen Rider and Saitama are on a bike. Saitama
Oh, wait,
says,
I take that back. It's Moomin Rider.
Moomin Rider?
Yes.
Moomin Rider, whatever. I don't know. Bicycle guy, that's what I call him.
Bicycle guy. Yeah,
But yeah, he shows up, and they're on this hill, and he's having a fucking hard time pedaling because he's a basic bitch. And Saitama jumps off the bike and says, "Don't worry, man. I can take it from here," and runs faster than he can pedal.
Yeah.
His point in that show is just to be the comic relief, man. I love
Yeah.
him, dude.
I fucking
Yeah.
love it. He's more worried about going to the supermarket and getting the deals than fighting fucking villains, really.
Yeah, and he does it out of just like he has to. Like he doesn't do it really because he wants to. Like he wants to be a hero and he wants to be the best hero, but like half the time
But
he's just
there's
like
a sale on beef, man. I'm telling you.
he's just like
Was that
"You're-"
what the sale was on?
There's a lot of sales.
yeah, he's just like, you're in my way. Bam, fucking knocks the guy like 50 feet back. Not
While
even
holding a
thinking about it.
catalog for the grocery store. Like,
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite fights in the entire series is when he's fighting the giant bug guy. And the entire time he's fighting him, he's thinking about the fucking deal at the, I think, flea market or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And he's like, if today is Friday, or if yesterday was Thursday, and tomorrow's Saturday, then that means today is the last day for the sale, and
Yeah.
kills the fucking bug guy.
Kills the fuck off.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, talk about a great fight too. That fight was animated so well, looked fucking amazing. Like it was just a really awesome fucking.
Did they stop
film in
making that?
show.
Or was
No.
So it's on. It's not really like on hiatus. There was a huge break in the show for some reason, and that was pre-COVID too. Like they kind of
Yeah.
they
It was
left
like a year
they left
before
the
COVID.
second season on just like such a fucking high note and just stopped.
Yep.
But apparently it's supposed to be coming out next year. I think the
No
manga
shit.
is still ongoing. I want to say there's a lot of the manga that's out. I mean, compared to the show, like so the story's out there. I haven't really looked into it myself. I've always wanted to. So there's definitely tons of content for them to keep making the show.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're just trying. They're putting a lot of fucking effort and energy into it to make it as good as it can be. And that's why it's taken so long for it to come back. I'm also going to probably say that COVID's an issue with it.
Oh yeah,
it
a lot
could
of
be,
animators had problems during COVID, like when it first really started to spike in
yeah,
the
like
first
Black
6
Clover,
months.
for instance. Yeah, like they
Black
stopped
Clover
making that
took
for
it.
a
Yeah,
while.
it took a beating during that period.
Yep.
It was like, hey, we need to stop. We need to start, taking care of shit. And they stopped doing the show. And it, I commend them, but a lot of animators had to stop during that period, and I totally get it.
Yeah, they shut that shit down. I mean, technically, I don't know how things worked over in Japan if that was counted as an essential job. It probably did because
Entertainment.
anime is almost like the lifeblood of that country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why Oda in Japan is so fucking like people that have those type of jobs. They are so high valued for the animes that they put out. You've got Oda, Hiro, Tagashi. They've got all these names that
they're basically like they're celebrities over there.
Yeah.
All the voice actors and the creators of these animes, they're like that. That's like their Kardashians almost. I won't
So-
go that far. with
I
it,
wish we
but
had Oda. Why do we have a Kardashian?
Let's trade 'em.
And I love the memes that are going on about Pete Davidson right now and Kim Kardashian. Those
Oh,
are my
yeah.
fucking
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
I saw
One
one
of my-
earlier that was hilarious.
One of my realtor friends, he's got he's an up and coming realtor back home, and his slogan is, if Pete Davidson can nail a Kardashian, you can be a homeowner.
That dude has.
That's kind of reaching there. I don't think it's bad.
No,
but
he's-
it's-
I think it's
It's
fantastic.
fucking beautiful.
yeah.
I think it's fan-fucking-tastic. So for our last topic for the show, we're going to go off on a tangent, but I definitely want to hear Riley's input for a new, original Gundam live-action movie. What do you think about that, man?
So first off, I want to know which Gundam they're
We're
covering.
talking about original Gundam.
So
just
we're
Gundam.
talking about Mobile Suit Gundam. here.
Mobile Suit Gundam, Gun Cannon, Gun Tank, Armoro, Hero, or
Yeah,
not
Char.
Hero. Yeah, Char.
I think that would
Red
be
Comet,
really
all that
cool.
bullshit.
I think it'd be really awesome for them to do something like that. I think they could pull it off, with the right amount of money and the right amount of time put into it. I think that it would be honestly a lot more beneficial to them and the fan base if they just remade the show and updated it to normal, now like new age fucking animation and everything. Because we're talking the original show came out in 1978, 1979.
Yeah.
And
It shows. It shows.
it shows, yeah, and it's a good show. Like I watched it last year and I fucking loved it. I
Yeah.
loved every bit of it. I thought it was great. I loved the soundtrack. If they could just take all of that and add new animation to it, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's where they should put their money at.
I 100% agree.
Because they just had the 40th anniversary of it, I believe last year, and they released like a 5-minute clip of Armoro fighting Char, like the RX-78 versus the Red Comet, and it was a good fucking clip. Like it was. They
Oh, I
even-
remember that. You
yeah,
said it to me.
I sent it to you, and I'm like, dude, check this out. It's awesome. And like, if they could just do that with the rest of the show, it'd be fucking incredible. And it would. I mean, Gundam's already huge, no matter what. Like, there's so much that goes into that fan base. I mean, they built a fucking 1-to-1 scale RX-78 Gundam in Japan.
That's what I was just about to talk about.
They have
Really?
yeah.
And so far,
And
so
it
far-
walks.
Yeah, so far it walks. It'll take a step out, and then it takes a knee, and then stands back up, and then goes back into its spot.
Yeah, and
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
yeah, look it up. It's crazy. They have a Unicorn Gundam. It's not 1-to-1 scale.
That's just a statue, though.
That's just a statue. Then it's an animated statue, like it does the transformation from like its normal mode to its like attack mode. And then there's just a lot like I said, it's like one of the lifebloods of Japan. It's a really cool thing, and I think the movie is not the direction they should go. I think they should just go for the show.
Stick with the show.
Stick with the show, and like they keep pumping out so many new fucking Gundam series. It's not even funny. Like, I mean, they've
I
got
can't
build
keep up.
divers, build fighters,
Orphan,
iron-blooded orphans.
unicorn.
The unicorns, somewhat newer. Origins. 087 and MS. Like, there's so fucking many. Like, it's not even funny. There's probably like at least over 20 different fucking Gundam series.
The Gundam universe is definitely more expansive and diverse compared to, like, let's say our Marvel universe. I mean, honestly, there's tunnels, there's timelines, there's people that are involved during this period, and what makes
canon, there's non-canon.
What makes this specific? What makes this an availability thing? Like what happens with the Federation? What happens with Xeon? AU, all that shit, dude. I mean, it is just like a timeline. And it is so hard to follow because there's so many tiny fucking branches in it. Jake, I really want to know for you, what do you think about a My Hero live action? That was part of the list. I mean, do you think that they could pull that off?
About that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want it.
You don't want it?
No.
Why?
I don't either, honestly.
Because, like, if you think about it, all the fucking the quirks they have, it wouldn't be good at all. Like, CGI, it would never fucking work. It'd be straight dog shit.
So you're worried about the CGI?
Mainly, yeah.
With all of it. Like, what kind of CGI issues do you think that could be a problem while producing something like this? Are we talking, like, the quirks and when Deku goes Ultra Plus, or are we talking, like, fire, ice issues,
Fire, ice, Mount Lady.
Todoroki, what?
Yeah, Todoroki, Mount Lady. Like
Mountain Lady, I feel like they could fucking definitely do that. I feel like we had Ant-Man, bro.
But still, though, like, and then I guess Midori would be a huge issue, in my opinion, because this new quirk he's got going on lately.
I haven't actually kept up with it. Honestly,
that's why
I'm behind a season. I waited for it to all come out, then I kind of got lazy and jumped on a One Piece.
If that's really been confirmed, I'd be surprised.
It has been. All these animes that I mentioned have been 100% confirmed.
Okay, I just don't see why they would do that.
It's popular.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It's popular. They're chasing it just like Marvel did.
If they do it, fine. That's whatever. But
also, the time I got reincarnated as slime is popular. If they do a fucking live action of that, it's gonna destroy everything.
Well, we're already pretty fucked. I mean, I don't know if you lived the last year of your life,
but
it's already pretty fucked.
Yeah, I think, in a nutshell, when it comes down to all this live action stuff,
stop. Stop.
This is my opinion.
Please stop.
This is my opinion.
That's all I'm
I want to
asking.
state it here. Yes, just stop. I feel like you're losing more fans than you're gaining than anything out of making these. They're not all terrible, but the energy should just be focused on the actual show itself. The thing that bugs me the most is these fucking shows are called anime. Anime means animation.
I shouldn't have to type in animated live action movie into YouTube when researching.
Yeah, it's almost like
episode.
it's almost like an oxymoron in itself.
Like, if you didn't want to lose fans, why the fuck in the Dragon Ball movie would Master Roshi have hair and not have a fucking long ass white beard?
That's really bothering you.
It really is. You don't
very
understand. I
terrible
saw it. I was fucking
representation of
screaming in
him.
my house. I'm on the couch with a beer, and I'm like, God fucking damn it! Like,
Master Roach is supposed to be bald, bro.
yeah, he is.
First fucking Piccolo, now this shit.
Okay, to be fair, while I was watching Erodi Kenshin today, like, that was my huge issue. The entire time they were like, Batosai the Manslayer. But they said it funny. They said it like, if Stephanie was here, she'd be able to repeat it because I asked her like
So was
5
it
fucking
dubbed?
times.
Was it dubbed?
No, we watched it subbed.
Okay.
It was how they said it. It was fucking terrible. But the dubbed for Bleach, I'll commend this for the Bleach live action. They actually used all of their original voice actors for the sub.
No shit.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Or for the dubbed, I mean, for the dub, they used all the original voice actors for the show. So I honestly, pat on the back, go crew. But for live action, there's actually quite some good ones. I'll have to give it to them. They've got Assassination Classroom, Parasite, Full Metal. We've got the new Bebop series. What else do we have? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Why does everyone hate Assassination Classroom? Because the anime was not that bad.
I've actually never seen it.
So
Really?
I actually
But I've
haven't
heard
seen
it's
that anime yet.
fantastic.
I actually really enjoyed it. Everyone was like, "Hey, this is good fucking anime." They're like,
Yeah.
it's,
I've been
no,
wanting to
it's
watch
butthole.
it for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, but all those good animated live action movies that are out there, we shouldn't push so much effort and hate onto something just because it's not the original. A lot of people, when Bebop was a thing, people hated it right out the gate. I said that at the beginning of the episode. People hated that fucking shit. It was like, why would we do this? Why would the animators do this to us? But listen, you hate things that you're not used to. I'm not going to say every live action is a gem, but there are gems within live action.
Right.
So with that, I want to go ahead and say we are, and now I mention everything, I am
That
your
we are.
host, Tyler Campbell.
I'm the reigning dipshit, Jake.
And I am your co-host, Riley Wallen. And I thank you for listening.
I want you guys to have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I want you guys to give us any kind of good, bad, awful, funny bullshit.
I can't thank you guys enough for listening to us in the first place. Like, it's
Just-
wonderful.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate your listenership. We appreciate the feedback from you guys on social media. We always love to see more of it. We're always open to talk about animes or topics that you guys think we should cover. Just give us your input. We'd love to hear it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Also, we have a huge interview with Larry Hankin December 5th. We had to push it back due to half of our group having COVID. So we will be having that December 5th. It is on our Patreon. Also, if you get a chance, check us out on Patreon at Men of Misfortune. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, anywhere you're listening to this pretty much. We love you guys so much. Stay nerdy, stay nerdy, stay nerdy.